We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is Sweet, and he'll be up again. First up, Sweet from Japan. Saúl Canelo Álvarez, the Mexican legend, the middleweight, the super middleweight, the light heavyweight who fights out of Guadalajara, Mexico.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Japan, wearing the red trunks with red trim, Sweet. Fighting out of the blue corner from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saúl Canelo Álvarez.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth.
All right.
Heaven on earth.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. The straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Beautiful counter punch. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Good counter punching. Big whiff with the right hook. A perfect counter shot. They exchange punches. The straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
That counter punch caught him clean. There's a counter shot. Good counter punch. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Can't land the jab there. Just missed with that hook. Straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Get your pots back together. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Nice round, good round. I like that, I'm happy. Good work out there.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely.
There's the bell for round 3. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Well done with that counter shot. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Punch, counter punch. It's bombs away. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Those counter punches. Canelo, what an upset here as Alvarez goes down. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four. Are you okay?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Nice counter shot. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Good man.
Okay, now you've led him back into the fight that round. I need you to focus on what you...
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. Just keep it...
You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back the...
Nice work. Good round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Just the same again. Don't change too much. Just keep doing what you're doing. That's what we're doing.
And there's the bell to start round 4. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
That counter shot lands. Canelo in big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
He threw a punch and Canelo Alvarez just a big heavy blow, and Saúl is down. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Oh, my word. Canelo just got clipped. A much better game plan here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do you do?
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the towel after their fighter got dropped twice.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
You've done all your work all the way through, camp. Get up.
Great round. Now relax.
On to the fifth we go. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. And down goes Sweet. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. You still want to fight?
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once it... Whoa, wait a minute! We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
We're at the halfway point. There's no... Did you see that? Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. And they got caught. Going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A perfect total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You were thinking.
Listen, you switched up.
There's the bell for round 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Nice counter. Neither fighter willing to slow down. The straight right just misses. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. There's no way. Hold it right there. The pound for pound king, Canelo is down. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
It's time to get interstellar in your favorite constellation here at the observatory. It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is Sweet, and his opponent, Johnny Nelson. He's 6 foot 2 inches tall with an 81.1 inch reach. First up, Sweet from Japan. The entertainer, Johnny Nelson. He fights out of the Steel City, one of the most popular, charismatic, and successful fighters in British history. So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Japan. Wearing the red trunks with red trim. Sweet. Fighting out of the blue corner from Sheffield, England. Here is the longest reigning world cruiserweight champion of all time, Johnny, the Entertainer Nelson.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
We're expecting an all-action slugfest. That right hand got him. Nice counter shot. Can't score with that jab. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Got out of the way of that right hook. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. Punch, counter punch. That right hook catching air. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Oh, what now for Johnny Nelson? Didn't wait long to get back in and getting it. Oh, wait a minute! Johnny Nelson just got hurt. Disaster averted. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And that was it! That was that! Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You got your time in already. All right, hands good. Nice. Just start working a few body shots.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? He was close to this fight, and now...
There's 1, 2 straight down the middle. Can't miss it.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Couldn't land that jab. Johnny Nelson got clipped, and now he's in some serious trouble. Thought we were going to see the finish there. Beautiful counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nope. Whoa, wait a minute. The end may be near for Nelson. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Nice counter punch right up the middle. How about that time counter shot? It's all offense all the time. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind. The perfect counter lands. Good counter punch. And that jab just missed with the left hand. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Change too much, just keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Just keep him on the end of that jab.
Okay, now you're switching off. Right, let's go out there.
Just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work.
Take the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe while you're stepping around.
Can't or anything. Don't get no free shot.
On to the third. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job. That counter shot lands. When are we going to see a jab from these two? That counter punch caught him clean. He's got to figure out a way to neutralize that length. There's a counter shot. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. shoot. Straight right just misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Calm yourself down, calm yourself down. Come on, breathe, breathe. You've completely switched off. Get your mind back on the job.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. The jab's working nice.
Fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even...
Focus. Don't let back into the fight.
Back at it in round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter. Nice counter. Nice counter shot. The corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in? And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Do you believe what we are seeing? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Missing with that right hook. They exchange punches. Johnny Nelson just got hurt. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. A perfect counter shot. Jab slightly off target. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
And now you're going to go back out there and lose the match? You got to get out there, switch up.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. So just keep him
Back on the job. It was a god-awful round, I tell you.
There's the bell to start round 5. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here. Well done with that counter shot.
take him down. Look, he's ready to go.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Have you got complete?
Don't let him coast through this round.
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Come to me. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
We welcome you to Cambrian Hall. When you think class, this is the place to be. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is Sweet, and they'll be facing Bugsy Malone. First up, Sweet from Japan. Bugsy Malone. Yes, you heard that right. The UK rapper gonna try his hand at the sweet science.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
And with that, we turn it over to the world-renowned ring announcer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Japan, wearing the red trunks with red trim, Sweet. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Manchester, England, here is the multi-talented and popular rapper, Bugsy Malone.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
If you know you can fight, you don't need a crowd, you don't need anything apart from that opponent in the opposite corner.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. He missed with that jab. Catch and shoot. Nice counter. Straight right just misses. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to hold it right there. And now, and Bugsy Malone goes down. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
Who thought we'd be fighting at a Gothic cathedral? And yet here we are at Cambrian Hall. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Up first is Sweet. And the man he'll be facing. First up, Sweet from Japan. Big Mac, Enzo Maccarinelli. This man won the WBO Cruiserweight Championship of the world. An Italian that fights out of Swansea, United Kingdom.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Tom. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Japan. Wearing the red trunks with red trim. Sweet! Fighting out of the blue corner, hailing from Swansea in Wales, here is a cruiserweight world champion, the very popular Enzo Big Mac Maccarinelli.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
What a night it is. You can hardly hear yourself speak. The atmosphere, the people at ringside. This is ridiculous.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Nice counter shot. They threw the hook, it didn't land. Hold it right there, Maccarinelli. And it appears appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Macronelli, Mike, and down goes the Mac. And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Need to pick things up here. Hold that thought! Macronelli got caught. Enzo couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, six. You still want to fight?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there? Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being dropped twice in the last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? You get beautiful, that's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Which fighter will say no mas? The perfect counter lands. Not good news from an Enzo wilts down to the canvas. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. You're all right.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
They both want a knockout, you can tell. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
Okay, now you're switching off. Let's get out there, get your boxing back together.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
And there's the bell to start round 3. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Beautiful counterpunch. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. The defense failed them. How is this fight still continuing?
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of defense here at all. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That counter shot lands. They exchange punches. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Happy, I like that round. Good work. Just keep him on the...
There's the bell for round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Are we about to see a first round knockout? And right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What the...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Mac. Oh, and the Big Mac is down. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
That's lights out right there.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Some fighters, when this happens...
Whoa, hold on a second. And that'll do it as Macronelli goes down. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself.
Hope you've passed your scuba license exam. We're underwater at the Atlantis. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Up first is Sweet from Japan. the sauce, Lawrence Okolie. This WBO World Champion Cruiserweight is a hard hitter and could fight at heavyweight one day.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach. Check it out.
And now for the official introductions, we turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Japan, wearing the red trunks with red trim, Sweet. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is a British, Commonwealth, and European Cruiserweight champion from London, England, a Cruiserweight champion of the world, Lawrence "The Sauce" Okolie.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. It's all offense all the time. Defense is not an option for these two. Nice counter shot. There's a counter shot. Just misses with that uppercut. Every time they throw a shot, Lawrence, a heavy shot, and down goes Okolie. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four. Are you okay?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Gotta waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then gonna paw you. Walk around the ring. You just gotta make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's gonna get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Has to be careful for that. Okolie may go down here. Lawrence Okolie rocked, and down he goes. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it, as they were dropped twice in the last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Don't forget the jab. No,
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off.
you got to do it. Good work. Just keep them on the other.
On to the second round. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Nice counter shot. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Beautiful counter punch. Straight right just misses. That hook won't score. That uppercut just... Hold that thought! This is what Okoli did not want to do. And the sauce can't take anymore. Down he goes. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our tale of the tape. First up, Sweet. And he'll be facing the great Rocky Marciano. He's only 5 foot 10 inches tall. Up first is Sweet from Japan. Rocky Marciano, 201 pounds of pure terror. This man is an absolute machine.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Japan. Wearing the red trunks with red trim, Sweet. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night, because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? They block the hook. Punch, counter punch. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
Just see the nerves on that fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
No rest for the weary. That counter shot lands. Nice counter. Straight right just misses. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Those counter punches have to hurt. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Don't worry about all that. Let's just get out there and let's reach it.
Great work. I love it. I love it. That jab's slick.
Win the next one, yeah? Good. Right, let's go.
And there's the bell to start round 2. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Only catching air with that hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. How about that time counter shot? For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
Oh man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
You'd like to see more jabs. Beautiful counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
You want to win this fight? Right. You've done all your work.
Same again. Don't change too much. Just keep doing what you're doing.
And there's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? He's got a massive reach advantage. Let's see if he uses it.
Never gonna happen. If you've got a good jab, you've got a good reach. I know nobody could ever get past that jab.
Nice counter. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down! We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I need to see that again.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
It's that ever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Do you believe what what we are seeing. It's Rocky Marciano who hits a counterpunch. Nice counterpunch. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
For that one shot or anything.
What are you doing? You switched off completely. Get your mind back up.
He's gone already. Just make sure you follow through.
Get him back into the fight. You're way better than this guy. You're way better.
Good man. You say focus? Go on. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots. That's smart. Goes 1-2 straight down the middle. Can't miss it. Now, good work. Stay focused.
Focus. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round.
No, don't be looking for that one shot or anything. Just set him up.
Well, let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a
Just make sure you follow through. Don't let him coast through this round or next round for you, kid.
Now listen, kid, I need
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Gaps will appear.
Dab back. Just box, be smart, get your shots off, don't give him anything.
There's the bell to start round 4. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
A straight right just misses. Catch and shoot. This may do it. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to...
Whoa, Johnny! And they got caught! They're right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're gonna get it. Kitchen sink.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Good work at that. Don't worry about it.
You've been coasted for this entire fight, and now you've laid back.
On to the 5th we go. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Well done with that counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Straight right just misses. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just stop working a few body shots.
Okay, focus. Big deep breaths.
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, you were still landing.
On to the 6th round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter lands. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And he scores with the counter. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They exchange punches. Caution is being thrown to the wind. That right hook won't score. Good counter punching. Good counter punch. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The building is going bananas. Will they see a huge upset here? Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Okay, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away.
Together. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Just the same again. Don't change too much. Just keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear. Just keep them on the other end of that jab, and you're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful.
I'm back. We go again. Don't worry about that round.
Okay. Good work. Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking for that one.
Forget about that round. It was a bad round. But we don't care.
He's ready to go. He's gone already. Just make sure.
To make mistakes, and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Down the middle. Can't miss it.
Get your mind back on the job. It's a terrible round, that is. Come on.
Here we go. It's round 7. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He's in there with a Hall of Famer, a legend.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Beautiful counter shot. A perfect counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter punch. A straight right just misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt. Are we about to see a first-round knockout? Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice counter shot. They threw the hook. It didn't land. They exchanged punches. He threw a punch and just got countered. Why weren't they covering up? And Sweet has been dropped. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, six.
You gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Great round. Now relax.
John, that was a god-awful round that was. Come on. You let him...
That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few...
There's the bell to start round 8. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
He threw a punch and just got countered. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
But you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
Has to be careful for that receipt, and now going for the finish. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That counter shot lands. Beautiful counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice counter punch right up. And we may see a stoppage here. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
I like it. I'm happy. Good man.
Around on your jab and breathe when you're stepping about, all right?
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? How about that time counter shot? Nice counter shot. He misses with that jab. They exchange punches. Well done with that counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. Beautiful counter punch. Punch, counter punch. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. The perfect counter lands. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Fight that round. That's his round.
What do you got to do? Good work. Just the same again. Don't change the
Win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping around.
load up. Don't be looking for that one shot or anything. You set him up and you take him out. But he's ready to go. He's gone already. Just make sure you follow through your jab
and then start gathering your pace and win the round back.
Just keep them on the other end of that jab, and you get...
You getting soft on me? Well, the fight's not over yet. You gotta...
Hurry up a little bit. We can't figure it out. Good work. Good man.
Then you're gonna let him back into it. Now listen...
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Just box, be smart, get your shots off, don't get it.
And there's the bell for round 10. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That hook's blocked. Catch and shoot. This fighter's sort of the death. Did you see that? Are we about to witness history? The great Rocky Marciano in serious trouble. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Perfect counter shot. Straight right just misses. Catch and shoot. Beautiful counter shot. They better start respecting each other's punching power. That counter punch caught him clean. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Let him back in. You're better than that, kid. Just go back out.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Don't be looking at the one
Back, and then we'll go again. We'll switch.
And there's the bell for round 11. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off, be smart, because he's gonna try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone, he knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Will the referee step in? Somehow weathered the storm.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down! I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.